Hey everyone, and welcome back to WWE Express, the channel where we dive deep into the psychology, storytelling, and pure drama of WWE wrestling. So if you're hungry for original analysis of the biggest storylines shaping professional wrestling, smash that subscribe button, like and ring the notification bell right now because we've got something absolutely incredible to break down for you today. Picture this: the Undisputed Championship, one of the most prestigious and hotly contested titles on the WWE landscape. And now imagine one of the most dominant forces in modern wrestling, Gunther, deciding that Cody Rhodes isn't just a rival on a distant show, but a personal target. That's the kind of collision that makes wrestling fans sit up and take notice, and that's exactly what we're here to analyze on WWE Express. Let's start with what makes this scenario so compelling from a storytelling perspective. Cody Rhodes has spent years rebuilding his legacy, fighting through adversity, overcoming odds that seemed insurmountable. He's positioned himself as this generation's hero, the guy who finishes what he started, the American Nightmare who carries the weight of his name and his ambitions on his shoulders every single night. But here's what's fascinating about inserting Gunther into this narrative. Gunther isn't just another challenger. Gunther is a force of nature. He's a ring general who has dominated every division he's entered. He's methodical, deliberate, and absolutely crushing in his execution. When Gunther walks down that ramp, you're watching a master craftsman who treats wrestling like a surgical art form. The contrast here is stunning. Cody represents fighting spirit and never-say-die determination. Gunther represents absolute precision and overwhelming physical dominance. Now, let's think about how this particular attack amplifies the dynamic. An unprovoked assault on Cody Rhodes, especially for the Undisputed Championship, isn't just about two wrestlers having a disagreement. This is Gunther making a statement. This is him saying that he doesn't need a lengthy build, a multi-week program, or a drawn-out narrative. He sees Cody Rhodes, he sees the championship around his waist, and he's taking what he wants. That's a different kind of intensity. That's a different kind of threat level. When Gunther attacks, it carries weight. It carries consequence. You immediately believe that Cody Rhodes is in genuine danger because Gunther's track record speaks for itself. From a fan analysis perspective, what's really interesting here is how this attack changes Cody's storyline. He's been playing the role of the challenged, the hero with a target on his back. But when Gunther enters the picture, suddenly Cody has to face an entirely different question. Can he overcome this? Not through persistence or willpower or overcoming the odds in some traditional sense, but through actual, legitimate competitive superiority against a man who's proven he can physically dominate virtually anyone he faces. That's character development. That's a real test. And let's talk about the implications for the Undisputed Championship itself. This is supposed to be the ultimate prize in WWE, the championship that encompasses everything the brand represents. When Gunther targets it, he's elevating it. He's saying that this championship is worth his attention, worth his effort, worth his violence. That makes the championship feel bigger. That makes it feel more important. Every time Gunther steps into that ring and physically asserts his dominance, he's making the case that whoever holds the Undisputed Championship has to be able to survive against a complete wrestling machine. Let's consider the physical narrative too. Gunther's style is all about control. He's going to want to break Cody down. He's going to want to assert his size, his strength, his technical mastery. Cody, on the other hand, thrives on fire. He thrives on fighting back, on weathering the storm, on finding that moment where he can explode and catch people off guard. These two approaches are fundamentally at odds with each other. Gunther is trying to extinguish that fire methodically. Cody is trying to ignite it at the crucial moment. That's wrestling theater at its finest. What's also worth noting is how this setup creates genuine unpredictability. Gunther has this aura of invincibility. When he attacks, we believe the attack. When he dominates, we believe the dominance. But Cody has this established history of pulling off the improbable. He's the guy who's beaten odds that seemed impossible. So when these two philosophies collide, suddenly the outcome isn't predetermined in our minds. We know Gunther is devastating. We know Cody is determined. The question becomes who will prevail when those two forces meet at full intensity for the Undisputed Championship. The timing of this attack is also fascinating to consider. SmackDown is WWE's blue brand, and whenever someone makes a major move on SmackDown, the reverberations extend across the entire landscape. Gunther attacking Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship on SmackDown is a declaration. It's saying that this feud, this confrontation, is going to be a centerpiece of the brand. It's going to be appointment television. It's going to be something people have to pay attention to because the stakes are absolutely real. Let's also appreciate the psychology of an unprovoked assault as your introduction to a championship program. It skips the pleasantries. It skips the verbal confrontations. It goes straight to violence, straight to action. That's compelling television because it immediately communicates threat level. Gunther doesn't need to talk about why he deserves the title. He's going to show you. He's going to demonstrate it through his actions, through his command of the ring, through his complete physical dominance. From a fan engagement perspective, this is the kind of angle that gets people talking. It creates conversation. It creates debate. People want to know how Cody will respond. People want to see if Cody can overcome this challenge. People want to witness if Gunther's dominance will finally meet its match or if he'll simply add another conquest to his growing legacy. That's what wrestling should do. It should generate genuine investment and genuine curiosity about what comes next.